It may look like we're set up for the 3-minute grill, but it is Wise Guy Wednesday. Joining us is Wise Guy Matt Sellen.
Looks the same, doesn't smell as good.
No, it doesn't.
We're talking about air pressure today, and you've got something, pardon the pun, cooked up. You got a microwave.
That's right. We've been doing stuff that you can do at home, and so this next one you should do with the help from an adult because you're going to boil some water, and it can get a little hot. You don't want to burn yourself.
Okay, that's right.
But I just want to point out again to my wife, Judy, I didn't break the glass. I just want to point that out. She was very worried about that.
And if that's broken, we'll accept full responsibility.
Right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in this, not very much, you know, 1/8 of a cup or something like that. I'm going to put it in the microwave and just put it in there for a minute while I explain what's going on.
You do it without the lid on.
Without the lid on, definitely without the lid on.
See, my kind of experiment would involve the lid.
We'll do that next week.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm doing now is there's water inside this jug, and I'm going to boil that water. What that is going to do is it's going to create a lot of steam. That steam is going to completely fill that milk jug. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to take it out and screw the lid on as tight as we can. And then we're going to pour some cold water on the outside of this thing. And what's going to happen is all the water, which is steam, inside this jug is going to condense into liquid, and it's going to leave a vacuum, and that's going to collapse that jug. You remember we did this last fall sometime at my lab. I did it with a big 45-gallon drum.
Right. Oh, I do remember that.
And if people want to see that, we have those clips on the web. If anybody wants to see that, we're going to show you how you can do that exact same experiment at home. And so this thing just has 30 seconds left.
So what's going on, Matt? How you been?
I've been pretty good. So next week, just so that we can prepare for this, I'm going to bring in a big bunch of liquid nitrogen, and I'm going to let Robert play with it. So I think since we haven't done anything dangerous for a while, this would be a good thing to do.
So I think we're going to be collecting things that I'd like to freeze.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, yeah. We did have a good time with that last time. We're freezing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Bagels do not do well frozen.
It'll be sort of an end of summer liquid nitrogen party.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take this thing out of here now.
Okay, here's our boiled water.
Here's the boiled water. I'm going to screw the lid on tight and put it in here. And I'm just going to pour cold water over top of it and see what's happening. It's collapsing. It's becoming like a raisin. Okay, so it's a giant raisin made of plastic that you made in your own house.
Okay, so just to recap here, the boiled water made the steam, which was occupying the airspace in the jug.
Yes.
You cap the lid so no air can get in.
That's correct.
Cool air makes the steam turn back to water, and air pressure collapses it.
That's beautiful. You don't need me here.
Wow. Well, yes, we do.
I paid attention. I didn't even take notes.
This is really neat. And like I said, you can go to the website, wiseguy.net, and you can see this done on a 45-gallon drum. And come back next week, and we'll do some liquid nitrogen fiesta stuff. How about that?
All right, it's a back-to-school bash here on the morning show.
And if somebody has a question for the Wise Guy, they can log on, link onto your website, wcia.com, or you can go to wiseguy@uiuc.edu.
That's where you can email the questions and go to our website for a link to the Wise Guy site. And now let's take